My beloved child, listen carefully, because what you are about to hear is the moment your entire love story shifts. Something has been moving in silence, something your heart has been sensing but your mind still doubts. And tonight, right now, that silence is about to collapse. Your soulmate has reached a breaking point, and the words they have held back for months, maybe years, are rising to the surface with a force they can no longer control. Stay with me, because every second from here is a piece of a truth you were never supposed to hear this early. A quiet storm has been building behind their calm face. They tried pretending they didn't feel this connection. They tried acting like you didn't shake something in them they thought was dead. But recently, especially over the last 48 hours, the weight of not speaking, the weight of hiding, the weight of pretending has become unbearable. They have been replaying your last conversation again and again like a song they cannot skip, and every time they think they've escaped it, your name hits them like lightning. They're restless, pacing, checking their phone, starting messages and deleting them, because they know that once they confess this truth, everything between you will change forever. Something triggered them, something big. It wasn't small, it wasn't casual, and it wasn't accidental. It was a realization so intense that it shook them out of denial. They saw something, heard something, or felt something that made them understand that losing you would destroy them in a way they can't come back from. For the first time, they saw their own fear of losing the chance they've secretly prayed for. And now they're standing at the edge of a decision that will rewrite both your lives. Your soulmate is not just thinking of reaching out. They're preparing to reveal what they truly feel for you, something they have never said out loud to anyone, not even themselves. Their heart is full of words they never expected to speak. They have drafted messages late at night, stared at your profile picture far longer than they should, imagined telling you everything, imagined your reaction, imagined the moment you look at them differently, not with confusion or distance, but with certainty. They want to tell you why they pulled away. Why they acted strange. Why they kept their emotions locked behind walls. They want to explain everything, every fear, every misstep, every moment they thought they weren't enough for you. Their soul is trembling because they know this confession is not just emotional, it is life-changing. And now comes the revelation your heart has been waiting for. Your soulmate is about to break their silence, not because they finally found courage, but because the universe itself has cornered them. They can't eat peacefully, can't sleep deeply, can't move forward without speaking the truth they buried. Their confession is not going to be small. Not a, "Hi," not a, "How are you," not a simple message. It's going to be a release of everything they've felt since the beginning, a truth that will shock you, overwhelm you, and make you question why you ever doubted your worth. They are coming forward because their soul understands what their mind tried to ignore. You are the person they can't move on from. You are the person they love. And this time, they're not running. My beloved child, remain with me, because what is unfolding now is the turning point your heart was prepared for long before you understood it. Your soulmate is standing in a moment where silence has become heavier than truth, and the universe is pressuring them to step forward before destiny rearranges everything without warning. Their emotions are not calm. Your name has become a pulse inside them, a pull they cannot escape, and tonight that pull is stronger than their fear. Stay close to this message, because every second is revealing what they have hidden for far too long. A powerful shift happened inside them, sudden, unexpected, unstoppable. They were doing something ordinary when it hit them, the memory of your smile, the tone of your voice, the softness of your presence. And instantly, they felt a wave of regret for every moment they didn't tell you how deeply they care. Someone said something, someone asked a question, or they overheard a conversation that made them realize they are running out of time. And for the first time, the fear of losing you outweighed the fear of confessing their love. Their soul decided before their mind could object. Now they're pacing, thinking, rehearsing, trying to frame words they have never dared to speak. They are remembering every small detail of you as if their heart is replaying a movie. The way you laugh. The way you get quiet when you're hurt. The way you pretend you don't care even when your heart feels everything. And that's when it strikes them, nothing in their life feels complete without you in it. They've tried distracting themselves, pretending they've moved on, telling themselves it was just a feeling. But they failed. Every attempt to forget you brought them back to you harder, faster, and more intensely than before. You are not a passing thought to them, you are the place where their soul feels safe, grounded, seen. They are preparing themselves for a confession that will shake you. Not a soft confession. Not a half-hearted confession. But a confession overflowing with everything they never said. How they admire you, how they watch you without letting you notice, how they lie awake thinking of the life they could build with you, how they imagine holding you, choosing you, protecting you, loving you without fear. These feelings were always there, but they buried them because they didn't know if they deserved you. And now, all at once, everything they held back is rising to the surface, demanding to be spoken. A message is forming, raw, emotional, unstoppable. They are rehearsing the exact moment they will reach out. Their hands are shaking because they know once they send those words, nothing between you will ever be the same. This confession is going to surprise you. Shock you. Pull you in. It will make you understand why the delays happened, why the distance appeared, why the silence stretched. They are ready to tell you why they couldn't let go of you, because loving you was never an accident. It was destiny. And destiny is finally forcing them to speak the truth they've been avoiding. They want you, they choose you, and they are coming forward to finally claim what their heart has known all along. My beloved child, breathe slowly and listen closely, because this is the moment where their hidden emotions stop being whispers and start becoming a force you can feel in your chest. Your soulmate is fighting the largest emotional battle of their life right now. Not against you, never against you. But against every fear, insecurity, and wound that has kept their truth locked behind silence. Tonight, everything inside them is shaking. Their soul is pushing them, their intuition is screaming, and their heart is refusing to stay quiet. This is the closest they have ever been to confessing everything. Something inside them finally cracked open. It happened when they thought they were fine. When they pretended they had control, when they convinced themselves they could hide their feelings forever. But one thought destroyed that illusion. What if I lose them because I stayed silent? That single question hit them so hard that it changed the entire direction of their heart. Now they are flooded with emotions they cannot push down anymore. Every moment they didn't speak, every message they didn't send, every feeling they denied, it's all catching up to them at once. Their heart is racing, their chest is tight, and they feel this sudden urgency to tell you everything before fate decides for them. They've been seeing signs, too many to ignore. Your name appearing in unexpected places. Songs that sound like they were written about you. Moments where your energy hits them out of nowhere. These aren't coincidences. They feel it. They can't escape it. The universe has been cornering them, pushing them gently, then pushing them harder, until now. When ignoring the truth feels like betrayal to their own soul. They know they were meant to cross paths with you, meant to learn something from you, and meant to love you in a way no one else ever will. And that realization is terrifying and beautiful at the same time. Your soulmate is rehearsing their confession in their mind. Over and over. How do they tell you you're the one they think about in the quietest hours? How do they admit they compare everyone to you and no one ever comes close? How do they explain that your absence hurts more than they expected, more than they're willing to admit to anyone but you? They want to tell you why they held back, why they feared losing you, why they didn't feel worthy, why they needed time. They want to explain every confusing action, every mixed signal, every moment they disappeared. They're preparing to tell you the truth you deserve. Their heart has belonged to you long before they had the courage to say it. They are on the edge of reaching out, seconds away from choosing vulnerability over fear. They keep unlocking their phone, typing, deleting, typing again, breathing deeply because the confession they're about to make isn't casual. It's not flirtation. It's not impulse. It's everything. This confession is going to reveal the depth of their love, the intensity of their desire, and the seriousness of their intentions. When they finally speak, you will feel the weight of every unsent message, every silent longing, every hidden emotion they carried. Their soul is done hiding. Their heart is done pretending. And soon, you will hear the truth that changes everything. They are in love with you, deeply, intensely, undeniably. And they cannot hold it back any longer. My beloved child, stay right here with me, because this part is the moment where everything shifts from hidden emotions to unstoppable truth. What you're about to feel is not ordinary, it's the energy of someone who has reached the limit of holding back. Your soulmate is standing on the edge of a confession so intense that the air around their heart feels heavier than their own breath. And before I reveal what comes next, let your focus remain here, fully, because you're stepping into the most powerful moment of this entire journey. If this message is pulling your chest closer, don't move away. Stay locked in. Their silence is collapsing. Not slowly. Not gently. But like a dam breaking under the pressure of emotions they can no longer contain. They've been pretending life is normal, pretending they're strong, pretending they are unaffected, but today something cracked so loudly inside them that even they couldn't ignore it. A memory of you hit them out of nowhere, and suddenly their eyes burned, their breath changed, and their soul whispered a truth they could no longer run from. I need them. I can't lose them. I can't stay quiet anymore. They've reached a point where their fear of speaking is nothing compared to their fear of watching you slip away. Your presence in their life has been haunting them in ways they can't explain. Every time they try to detach, the universe pulls them right back to you. Every time they try to silence their heart, it screams your name louder. Every time they try to act strong, their soul reminds them that you're the one place where they feel safe, understood, and alive. They are realizing now, slowly, painfully, beautifully, that you are not just someone they liked. You are someone they feel connected to on a level they can't control. Your energy touches them even when you're silent. Your absence hurts them even when they try to hide it. Your existence changes them even when they deny it. You have become the heartbeat of a chapter they were afraid to open. They are shaping the moment they will finally come forward. They're thinking about how to approach you, about what words will match the weight of what they feel. They want to tell you why they looked distant even though their heart was burning for you. Why they ran even though they wanted to stay. Why they acted confusing even though they felt clarity every time they looked at you. Their confession won't be small. It will reveal everything. How deeply they think about you. How much they value you. How afraid they were of losing you. And why they couldn't stay silent another second. This confession has been building for so long that once it comes out, you will feel every unspoken moment crashing into your chest. Before they speak, I need you to stay here with full presence. This is the moment where your energy matters. Where your attention pulls the message into reality. Where your connection amplifies what the universe is aligning. If this message resonates with your soul, even a little, then hold it, strengthen it, and push it forward with your focus. The more you stay with this moment, the closer you come to the truth that's breaking through your soulmate's heart right now. They are preparing to reveal the love they never expected to feel, never planned to fall into, and never thought they would admit. But now, they can't keep it inside. They're coming. They're ready. And the words they speak next will change everything you thought you knew about this story. My beloved child, don't blink now. You've reached the part where their emotions stop trembling and start rising with a force that cannot be delayed anymore. Your soulmate is in a state where every heartbeat feels like a countdown. They are not just thinking of confessing, they are at the edge of doing it. The same person who kept running, hiding, deflecting, pretending, is now being pulled toward you with a magnetic intensity that scares even them. Stay fully present, because the confession forming in their chest is the kind that rewrites destinies, not feelings. Their heart is overflowing, finally uncontrollable. They tried so hard to stay composed. So hard to stay logical. So hard to suppress every emotion that reminded them how deeply they care about you. But something inside them exploded recently. An emotional earthquake shaking every wall they built around their feelings. Now they feel everything too loudly. Your absence. Your presence. Your connection. Your importance. They can't silence it. They can't hide it. They can't lie to themselves anymore. They reached a moment where they whispered to themselves, "This is real, this is love, and I can't keep this locked inside." Your soulmate has been replaying your moments like scenes of a movie they can't escape. The first time they felt drawn to you. The moment they realized you were different. The way they felt calm just hearing you speak. The way their chest tightened when they thought of losing you. And most importantly, the moment they understood that no one else makes their soul feel the way you do. Others may distract them for a second, but no one replaces the pull they feel toward you. You're not a memory. You're not a phase. You're not an option. You're the anchor their soul keeps returning to, no matter how far they wander. Their confession is forming in complete sentences now. Not hints. Not half-truths. Not subtle signals. They're forming words like, I should have told you sooner. I've never felt this way before. You matter to me more than I admitted. I can't stay quiet anymore. They want to tell you why they hesitated. Because they were scared, because they were unsure of themselves, because they didn't want to ruin what was already beautiful. But now their silence feels like the real danger. They don't want the memory of what if haunting them for the rest of their life. This time, they want you to know everything. What they are about to reveal isn't normal, it's rare, raw, and honest. This confession isn't just love. It's vulnerability. It's truth. It's surrender. It's them choosing to step into something bigger than their fear. They have realized that loving you isn't a risk. Losing you is. And that realization is pushing them to speak the words they've swallowed 100 times. Their confession will open a door that was waiting for both of you. A door filled with clarity, healing, truth, and undeniable connection. This is the moment destiny becomes louder than their fear. And once they speak, neither of you will ever go back to how things were before. My beloved child, stay right here, because this is the moment where their emotions turn into action. Up until now, your soulmate has been overwhelmed, conflicted, fighting themselves, but something has shifted. Something powerful. Their hesitation is dissolving, and what's taking its place is a boldness they didn't know they had. The universe has pushed them into a corner where silence is no longer an option. Their soul is vibrating with one message: speak now, or lose everything. And that pressure is transforming them in real time. They are feeling an emotional urgency unlike anything they've felt before. They can't stop thinking about you, not for a minute. Your voice echoes in their mind. Your face flashes in their thoughts. Your energy surrounds them even when you're not there. It's not obsession, it's soul recognition. And today, it hit them harder than ever. They realized something that terrified them. If they continue to stay quiet, they will break their own heart. They will lose the one connection that feels divine, rare, and irreplaceable. This realization has lit a fire inside them, burning every excuse, every fear, and every doubt they once hid behind. Their confession is becoming unstoppable. Their chest feels tight. Their hands feel restless. Their intuition keeps whispering your name like a mantra. They're imagining the exact moment they finally tell you everything. Not bits, not pieces, but the whole truth. And for the first time, they feel ready to handle your reaction. They know it's time. They know you deserve clarity. They know their silence has confused you, hurt you, made you question everything. And now, your soulmate wants to fix that. They want to replace distance with honesty, confusion with truth, silence with love. They are rehearsing the deepest confession of their life. They're thinking of telling you. That's why I disappeared. I was scared of how much I feel. I tried to stay away, but I couldn't. You changed something in me I didn't know was broken. I've been in love with you longer than you think. These aren't fantasies, they're real thoughts pouring through their mind right now. Their heart is pounding with the weight of all the emotions they suppressed. And when they finally speak, you will feel the truth vibrating through every word. They are approaching the moment of release, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. Their fear is fading because something greater is rising. The realization that you are worth the risk. You are worth the vulnerability. You are worth breaking their silence. They want to step toward you with honesty, with seriousness, with openness. They want to tell you why the connection scared them. Why your presence shook them. Why losing you is the one thing they can't handle. This confession won't be a simple message. It will be a revelation. A raw admission of how deeply their soul is tied to yours. Your soulmate is stepping into a truth that will transform the entire story between you. My beloved child, don't look away now. This part is the moment where the universe stops whispering and starts shouting. Your soulmate has reached the emotional point of no return. Their silence, their distance, their confusion. Everything they once hid behind, has shattered. What's rising inside them now is too big, too real, too overwhelming to suppress. Their heart is preparing to reveal a truth that will not only surprise you, it will shake you. Stay here, because every sentence you hear now is a piece of the confession they're dangerously close to speaking out loud. They are finally understanding the depth of what they feel for you. Not attraction. Not interest. Not curiosity. But a connection that feels ancient, familiar, and sacred, like their soul has known yours long before you met. Something clicked inside them recently, something they couldn't deny. You're not just someone they care about. You're the person their heart keeps choosing, even in silence. They've tried distracting themselves, tried focusing on work, tried pretending they don't miss you. But everything leads back to one truth. Their heart belongs with you, and nothing feels right without you in their life. Your soulmate has been imagining the moment they finally speak their truth. They picture calling you, but their hands shake. They picture messaging you, but their breath stops. They picture standing in front of you, and their entire chest lights up with a feeling they don't have a name for yet. It's not fear anymore, it's anticipation. It's hope. It's longing. It's the fierce desire to finally tell you what they've held back for too long. They're thinking things like, if only they knew how much they mean to me. I wish I had said something sooner. I can't let this chance slip through my fingers. Their soul is begging them to speak before destiny closes a door they aren't ready to lose. They are preparing themselves for emotional honesty, raw, unfiltered honesty. They're ready to tell you why they pulled away. Ready to tell you what scared them. Ready to tell you how their past made them cautious. Ready to tell you that every time they acted distant, it was because their feelings were too intense, not too weak. They want you to know that your presence brought them healing they didn't expect, comfort they didn't ask for, and love they didn't believe they deserved. This confession won't be half-hearted. It will be real, vulnerable, trembling, and overflowing with every emotion they buried. The universe is aligning the moment where everything becomes clear. Your soulmate can't suppress the truth anymore. They can't pretend they're unaffected. They can't act like you don't matter. The pressure is building so strongly inside them that they're seconds away from reaching out, seconds away from choosing truth over silence. Their confession will break open a story that was always meant to unfold. A story written between your souls long before either of you understood the connection. They are coming forward not out of impulse, but because their heart refuses to live another day hiding what it feels. What you're about to hear from them will change the direction of this connection forever. Because this time, they're ready to confess the love they thought they'd never have the courage to reveal.